So hi everyone. Again, I'm going to talk a little bit more about guard, and this time a little bit about C guard. Okay, so well, C guard is basically when you're kind of in the half guard, but you have your top leg not in half guard exactly, but your shin is across his waist. So this is basically a Z guard. Now, I'm just going to talk a little bit about it. In my opinion, a Z guard is really defensive guard, because you don't really play too much stuff from there. You're not gonna like go into arm bars, or maybe you can go in triangle, but it's not a guard that I advise, and I think that you don't want to play like I'm gonna pull Z guard and just kind of work some sweeps or stuff from there. Sure, you can have some things from there, but not really. It's a great defensive position, and mostly it's against when people do knee cross passes. So I'm playing my guard, he puts his, the knee comes across somewhere, I immediately put the C guard on. I put the C frame on. This is what makes the C guard happen. It's actually the top leg. Bottom leg, yeah, it helps a bit, but, or he comes the other way. Right now, he came this way, yeah, he comes this way. Again, I put my C frame in place. It's a really defensive, good way to go into when you're getting past and you put the C frame on, and then you just kind of get out of it. Now, okay, so a little bit about C guard posture. So you gotta be on your side. There is no C guard when you're like this. Okay, this is no Z guard. You gotta be on your side and turn really, really on your side. You almost want to have your shoulders like maybe even a little bit this one in front of the other one. Not always, but it's good, because then he wants to, later on I talk about the pressure a little bit, he wants to put you on your back or do some stuff, but you want to always stay on your side. So you're on your side, your bottom leg is hooking this leg of his, and the top leg is it's really important that your toes are really like pointing into him, like pushing into him. So you're kind of like kicking into him like this, a little bit pushing, a little bit kicking like this, a little bit pushing him away. So this is your leg pressure here. You kick into him and you push him away. You kick into him, you push him away. Okay. And again, your arms are gonna be really close. You gotta keep your elbows tight, and you're always ready to put frames on him. I'm gonna talk about the pressure soon enough, but this is the posture. You're here. You have the bottom leg crossed. You're on your side, you keep your top leg, shin near his hip, okay? And now it's good time to start talking about pressure. So the things that he's gonna do to try to pass this thing. Okay, so he will usually try to either smash it, he can just like take my legs all together, try to smash it like that. Sometimes they put one arm in between. And then they're gonna sprawl usually. They wanna sprawl the leg down. Yeah, like this. They wanna just neutralize your Z guard. Okay? So the thing about this is, I actually had a lot of trouble passing C guard, because it's not that easy to just put this there and shrimp out of it. Thing is, as long as you maintain that top leg, smash it. So he smashes it. Get him. So he smashes me, okay? He smashes my legs. Go, destroy that. Okay, so now all I gotta do is make sure that my top leg is still hooking here. He cannot pass this way. It doesn't matter if even if I get my lower leg out, no way he's gonna pass this way. Yeah? Okay? That's something people kind of, I don't know. Either they let it loose, or they just hang their leg here. But as soon as you kick into him, you keep that leg there. No matter what he does, he can't pass this way. So that leaves him the other option. You sprawl out, and move this way. To move there. But that's where you have your that's where you have your arms to frame. Okay, sprawl it. Either just like this, or with the arm. Or with the arm, he sprawls. As long as I maintain this leg here, I will frame him. I will frame him he's not gonna come into me. You see a nice strong frame here. He's not gonna come, and this is room to shrimp out. And this makes the most of the stuff. What happens here is he's some guy will try to smash your guard. You gotta maintain that leg there. You gotta maintain frames here. Now frames can happen either. jah, ole põlvili korra. Yeah, frames can be, hakkame nagu seda jalga kuidagi kontrollima midagi. Teise käega tee midagi. Frames can be happen like I can frame on his arm, like push his arm away. I can frame on his hip, on his leg, or against his upper body, or against the head. Head is usually really good, but if he gets good, he will have a strong neck and he will place it in a way, at least I have a really good, when I try to pass something similar to this, it's kind of hard to push the head if he gets good at it, but pushing the head is a really good option. Pushing the head, or keeping the frames here. The main idea is just to keep a frame. Arms locked, keep him away, and that leg there. So both directions are covered now. He can, yeah. He can move, try to move one way, he can try to move the other way. As long as I maintain that leg control there, and I maintain the frame here, I will have now room to shrimp out and recover any other type of guard I want. That's why Z-guard is a fantastic, like, defensive position, the defensive guard. Yeah, you're playing around here, blah, 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 doing stuff. He comes somewhere in knee cross. I frame him. I put the Z-guard frame on, this leg, with the toes hooking there, arm here, and then I'm ready to shrimp. Now it's shrimping time. Frame, shrimp, get out, come here, yeah, go there. Yeah, he passes here. I put the Z-guard frame, put it there. I can even come, I'll talk about that soon enough. I can even come on my arm here, shrimp out of it there. Okay? A really fantastic thing to do when you're getting past, and you just put the Z-guard frame on, you put your arms in place, and you can shrimp out of it. Okay? And just something that I want to pay attention to is, when you lose, as I showed you, so I showed a little bit before, even if you lose your bottom leg, sometimes they put this leg, they get their knee across here. You see, yeah, they get the, or either completely through, they get their knee here. Now, same thing applies. I don't even knee my bottom leg. But the thing is, when he gets his knee through, you cannot stay close to him. No, because he wants to get this arm, or someone get close to you, and now there's a hey, what's that? Yeah, he wants to walk over you, yeah? He wants to keep you close. Now, what you want to do, as soon as, yeah, you're here, you want to get away from him. That actually applies to, even if I have his leg here, I don't want to be close to him. I don't want him to get any grips on him. With the gi, he might get a collar grip, yeah? Yeah, with the collar grip, you will actually, you're kind of deadlifting here. If you have a nice straight back here, you're going to deadlift it. It's going to be so strong you can get away from it. So when you're playing Z-guard defensive, you want to shrimp out. You put your frames in place, then you turn your upper body away from him. You don't want him. Now if he gets his leg through, If you don't give him the upper body, you can shrimp away, you can keep him away. But if you give him the upper body, he'll pass. So maintain the leg control here, yeah, the upper body control, frames here, and just don't give him this. If he comes, yeah, if you get someone, he wants to, yeah, he's gonna try to smash you together. Now you're, well, fucked basically. Okay, so if he starts to get here, you gotta fight it free, and keep the distance here. And you can even come up on your arm. That's something I like to do. Yeah, he's like almost past. I still have this. I come on my arm and I pull myself. I shrimp there, shrimp away. So a lot of shrimping, a lot of framing, and it's important when you play Z-guard that you have that leg, that toes, always there. You will not pass here. And if you have frames in place, wherever those are, on the body, on the upper body, on the arm, on the knee, or on the head, you shrimp away. You can recover guard easily. So that's a great thing about Z-guard. And as I said, I don't like to do, like, I don't play this to do some kind of sweeps or submissions. I know you can do some, you can try to play, like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to play triangles. Or I think it's, if he gets good at passing, he has good postures and stuff, I don't want to play this, I just want to get the hell out of here. It's a good defensive thing to play here for a while, but I'm not going to go try to get close to him. Now maybe he gets my upper body control, he gets that knee through, yeah, and then he comes, okay? So I don't advise people to play stuff here, but sometimes you can. Occasionally I do for an omoplata maybe. Yeah, he's here, I push his head away, and I come through here. Okay? But other than that, not really. It's a good defensive position for a while, and then shrimp out of it, get your other guards. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's that about Z-guard. Yeah? Okay. not done with C-guard yet. We got a couple of key tops, size A0. That doesn't mind. Okay, so I just wanted to, yeah, a little bit about grips and then playing Z-guard with the gi. Now with the gi, same thing. You have your top leg there. Okay, yeah, the toes hooking there, and the leg pushing into him, either pushing or kicking him away. Pushing and kicking him away. What's going to happen here is when you're going to shrimp out of it, you either push him with the leg, you kick him into him, you get away. Now, but the thing is with the gi, yeah, you can use a lot of collar grip. I like to use cross-collar grip because, as I said, you want to frame here, you want to shrimp out, but the cross-collar grip kind of does everything. You can use this as if you have a nice tight grip. This is not a grip. This is like nothing. Okay? You gotta have like nice tight grip. Every inch you move your arm, he moves with you. Now that's a grip. Okay? So you can use this as a frame. He comes onto you. I can push him away to get away from him. Okay? Or if I want to kind of start to put pressure, I might try to go for an attacks here. I might, yeah, I can use this either to pull him in if I occasionally want to. But most of all, it's also a good frame to just trim away with against his attacks. Yeah, he puts his arm through, he comes here. So what I do, I keep him away. I push the arm there. He cannot come. I shrink away and I already have some good stuff to do. Okay, yeah. So that's just something I wanted to cover. And another thing is, when he tries to get your upper body, yeah, he tries to get close to him. As I said, you're in a deadlifting position. You have a cross-collar grip, you can move away from him. If you're not like this trying to get away, or that's awkward. Head up, back straight, you know, that's the good posture almost everywhere. And then just split it away. Push him with the leg, keep the frame here, and you can get distance here. If you get distance, you can come up on your arm and shoot away. And again, okay, so yeah, so that's just little details about the gi. I prefer to use cross-collar grip rod because it's a good frame. And yeah, oh, and I just wanted to give you a couple of possibilities as well as I'm already playing Z-guard. As I mentioned before, I'm not really a huge fan of Z-guard to like do sweeps or do stuff from here, but a couple of things, as I mentioned earlier as well. If his arm is too high sometimes here, push the head and you can move into an omoplata quite easily. That's a possibility that quite often presents itself if he climbs too high with this arm. Yeah, he's too high, you can push the head away, bring your leg over, keep it tight here, and get your leg across. Might need some flexibility for that. And now another thing, basically, yeah, do things from here. The other one is when he sometimes he tries to like step close to me with this leg. Yeah, he tries to like somehow come closer, or maybe yeah on his knee. Just like gets like really close to you like this. That's what I like to. I push into him, and then I pull him backwards to use his momentum and push him that way. And he doesn't usually fly over like that, but I do get single leg guard. I get the single leg guard here, which is a good thing. I like that a lot. So yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to keep it away. He really tries to come close to me. I'm pushing him. He tries to come close, so I let him come close. I pull him in with the arm and the leg. I pull him with the leg. Okay. I pull him in and then I push him away. And my other leg comes really low on his ankle because I want to get this leg away from his body. He wants to keep it here. If I push it from here, it's not going to happen. If I get it low here, yeah, it's going to come out. And then I get into a single leg guard. Okay, so that's also two possibilities for you. Have your frames in place, shrimp away. You can use the cross-collar grip when they're playing with the gi. Maintain the distance if you just want to get out of there. Or yeah, a couple of possibilities that I like to do. If his arm is too high, you can go for an omoplata, or if he comes really onto you, just use the momentum. You can go to single leg guard. Okay, now we're done.